Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look at a brand new LEGO Spider-Man set, one from the Spidey and His Amazing Friends sub-theme. This is set number 10784, Spider-Man Webquarters Hangout with 155 pieces. This 4+ set retails for $49.99 USD or $50. Yes, you heard me right, a 155 pieces set for $50. That is the worst price for piece ratio I've ever seen. But more on that later. There are 5 awesome characters included in this set, although only one is technically considered exclusive. Let's take a look at all those figures now. The very first minifigure we have here is going to be Spider-Man himself. Now, this particular version of Spider-Man appears in 3 of the 4 sets of this particular line, and there are no variations whatsoever. His accessory is one of these very nice string web pieces, along with one of these grippy web pieces that is brand new for this sub-theme, and I'll show you more about how that works a little bit later. Pulling that aside, you can get a better look at the guy's printing. He's got medium legs in plain blue, unprinted arms, and plain red hands. Some very basic, simplistic Spider-Man printing for the torso, very large eyes, and then a little bit of back printing there, along with some back of the head printing. Nothing too special. It's a very basic Spider-Man figure, but still like a pretty nice one, you know? Here's Miles Morales, and he appears in 2 of the 4 sets, and I don't really like him all that much, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. His accessory is the exact same as the other Spider-Mans, except in red instead of white, so very nice to get that here. His legs are red medium legs. I don't like that. I think black would have looked a lot better. I get that he has red boots in the show and everything. However, I don't see this working, in my opinion. No printing on the arms, some very simple black torso printing there, even more simplistic than Spider-Man's. The large eyes are replicated here. We have some very nice back printing, though. Love that look at the spider and the webbing on the back of his head. Fantastic. A decent minifigure. Just honestly, black legs, not red, make this guy perfect. Here we have Spider-Gwen, and she noticeably uses the old hood piece, not the new style one that Gwen has been using recently, which is very interesting. Medium legs here in purple, which work fantastic. No printing around the rest of her arms or back of the head or anything like that. Very nice back printing, though. I love the purple design, especially on the front torso there. The purple with the pink webbing looks great. And I love the way they do the eyes, although there is a slight creasing as it goes on top of the head there, which you can notice. But with the hood on, you can't really see that at all. And Ghost Spider here looks absolutely amazing. Probably my favorite of the 3 Spider people in the set. Now, the only reason I personally bought this set was for the Kamala Khan minifigure, and Miss Marvel here is amazing. I really love her brand new exclusive hairpiece, particularly made for this minifigure. Looks phenomenal. Unprinted arms or legs, which is fine. Very nice torso print there, and I love the facial design. Pulling off that hairpiece, you can see she's got the mask and a smiling face here, and then a mouth closed face with the exact same mask design, and then her scarf is kind of coming onto the back there. Really great. Love this minifigure. I feel like this is what people are going to be primarily buying this set for, considering she has her own TV show coming out in June. So really great to have her here, and I'm so happy I didn't have to pay that ridiculous amount of money for the other figure off Bricklink. The final minifigure included is going to be Green Goblin. His accessory is going to be a pumpkin with a very big blue kind of flame piece coming out of it, which looks great. This is one of my favorite versions of Green Goblin. I really love the way he looks. Really love the purple design. Very nice hat. A really interesting facial design and a very simplistic torso print, but one that works really well. Love the belt and the ab design. Oh, muscles are great. On the back, he's got a belt and then a much more upset kind of scared expression, and then medium legs in purple this time. Very nice, pretty decent version of the character, and it's always nice to get exclusive versions of characters, so I'm totally happy with this. Real quick, before we take a look at the build of the set, we do have 2 small vehicles here, along with 2 other things I didn't quite talk about. Now, this little robot is called Tracy, and I'm not exactly sure what it does, but it's kind of cool. I did actually watch like a couple episodes of this show in preparation for this video, and I can confirm that Tracy is a character. That's the name. Also comes on Miles' skateboard, and that Kamala Khan, Black Panther, and Hulk do appear in this TV show, along with all the other characters in the sets. So honestly, these sets are very accurate, surprisingly so, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, so that's Tracy. Get out of the way. Now we have 2 vehicles here. The first one is going to be Spider-Gwen's vehicle, which has these very nice spider leg pieces on the side in pink. We have rotatable engines and then a very nice printed Spider-Gwen hood piece there. There are 2 studs on the inside, which you can insert Spider-Gwen to, and she just kind of stands there and flies the plane. Nothing too special about that. It's a very simplistic design. Now, Green Goblin's car, on the other hand, is very cool. Green Goblin stands in the center right there. I'm just going to stand so you can drive the car. It's a pretty basic design. However, what's really cool is it's got these grips. Now, those grips play directly into these web pieces, which have receiving grips, so you can actually clip this in and have the webs attack Green Goblin. Or if you really wanted to, what you could do, since there's two of them, is if you take Green Goblin, you can actually trap him in between the webs and clip them together, and now you have him kind of sealed up. And that's something fun you can do with these web pieces. Of course, it does look better when they're the same color, but there are only two different colors included in this set, and you do get pink variants included in the $30 set of the line. Now, something really cool about Green Goblin's car, which has no printing, by the way, is that the glider actually lifts straight off, and now we have Green Goblin's glider. It's not a great glider, and it's a very simplistic one, but you do have it. The car itself is completely symmetrical without the glider, and to insert it, you just kind of clip it down, and there you go. There's a car. Very basic, nothing too special there, but it is Green Goblin's glider. That's all I got to say for the side builds, though. So now let's take a look back at the very big main build of the set. With all the side builds out of the way, it's finally time to take a look at the main build, the Webquarters itself. Now, this set is divided into 4 main sections. We have the 2 smaller sections on the side, each one geared towards one of the spider peoples. Here we have a little music station for Gwen. There's a very nice printed speaker piece along with a keyboard. And then there's actually a guitar included in this yellow box underneath that you can give her, so she can kind of play music along with her speakers. Inside that box, there's that pink guitar. It's a very nice looking piece. And then moving up, we have the computer area. Here's a little nice computer screen. It's got a picture of Green Goblin, his pumpkin bomb, and him stealing pizza. There's actually a pizza table there. That table is 100% detachable. You can kind of put this wherever you want. There's 2 pizzas and a mug included on it. There's also a video game controller piece right there. This spider head is on hinges, can be moved up and down, and is printed very nicely. Now, in preparation for this video, I actually did watch a couple episodes of the TV show, and I can confirm that this does appear in the TV show and looks pretty much exactly like this, down to the slides connecting everything and the giant spider head on top. So this is actually a much more accurate build than I thought originally. Down here on Miles Morales' side, we have a very nice tile of Miles, Gwen, and Peter all printed. That's one of my favorite parts of the set and can be moved into pretty much any other Spider-Man set you want. Kind of make like a nice Peter Parker apartment or something. And then there's a very nice basketball hoop in the very front. A red ball is included. You can kind of drop through the net. When not in use, you're supposed to put it in the case here, which also has an artist's palette and paintbrush for Miles to use, so he can actually be painting his masterpiece. Not sure how he's going to do that, considering that most of the colors on that are not actually included on the paint palette, but, you know, whatever. The entire set is connected via these very nice slide pieces here, and then the base is using a road plates piece, and they actually use Mario platform pieces as well to hold everything up. First time I've ever seen those used outside of the Mario line, so that's really, really cool. There's not too much else to say for the build here. It's a very, very simple and basic one. I mean, it uses less than 155 pieces, which is honestly quite ridiculous, but that is the entirety of the build. Here is the box, and it's a really, really large box for a set that's only 155 pieces. It's got everything displayed on the front here. We got the stylized animated characters on the side, giant 4+ logo, and the Spidey and His Amazing Friends logo up there. On the top, we have an actual size for Peter, and no listing of the minifigures, which is kind of interesting. On the side, it just got the Legoized versions of all these characters. And then on the very back of the box here, we do have a little what's inside where it shows Tracy and then all the spider people, allies, villains, all their accessories, what's in the set, and then a learn to build for the jet, which isn't complete, along with some individualized pictures here. Looks great, no complaints, but it's also like a really juniorized style box. For this less than 200 piece Lego set, Lego has deemed it appropriate to do not 1, not 2, but 3. Oh, those are in the wrong order. Oh well, but 3 instruction manuals, which is like, why? There's 200 pieces. You have enough instruction manual here for like a 500 piece set. Like what is going on here? Like, for example, the Rabbit Ranch, which is a much bigger set, has an instruction manual that is only 94 pages. This set, which is $20 more expensive and has a couple hundred less pieces, has more instruction manuals than this set. Like, I know Lego is trying to go like go more paper-based and less plastic, getting rid of the plastic bags. They want to be more environmentally friendly. That's a great initiative. I fully support that. But like, your plastic bags aren't the only problem. This right here, this is a problem. We should not need 3 instruction manuals for this set. Now, I understand it's a 4+ set, and because of that, they have very simple instructions, but like the hands for each piece, is this necessary? Having build Spider-Man, build the weapon, and then having a page, not like a half, like a full 2 full square pages telling you how to attach a weapon to Spider-Man's hand. This is not needed. Now, like all junior sets, this does have the fun little sparkles when you complete a build, and Spider-Man is walking across the entire instruction manual, but like, we don't need 79 pages to build the Spider-Lair set, which has probably about 100 pieces in it, if that. I'm just, ugh. Anyway, Windman on the back of Manual 1. Manual 2's got an advertisement for the other sets. You should see reviews for all of these up soon. These 2 soon, this one should already be up. And then in the interior, we have, for some reason, an advertisement for the Mickey Mouse sets. It's kind of old. And good old-fashioned Rebuild the World. That's it for this manual, which goes over some minifigures and Green Goblin's car. And then finally, Miles and Gwen, along with Gwen's vehicle. On the back, we got the parts list. All, was it like 4 pages of it? And nothing else. Progress bar. This progress bar has Gwen. Wait, did this one have Miles and I just didn't notice? This one has Green Goblin. Cool. That's it for the manuals. Overall, I'd have to rate this set a solid 3 out of 10. It's not a great set by any means. The only reason I got this was for the Miss Marvel minifigure. All the other characters not exclusive. In fact, 2 of them come in the cheapest set of the entire wave, and the other 2 come in a $30 set. So it's kind of like, why would you really want this aside from the Miss Marvel? For 155 pieces, you do get a substantial build, 2 vehicles and everything. It's a really great play set, but for $50, no way is this worth it. Not at all. I'm sorry, this is one of my biggest regrets. Like, I don't normally say I regret buying a set, but I think it was probably not worth it to purchase this set just to get the Miss Marvel figure. Probably would have been way better just to pay like $10, $20 to get the individual figure off Bricklink, because this is just, ugh. The build would be really nice for a young kid, but like personally, I have no use for this. I think it's incredibly ugly, and it's never going on display ever. I'm pretty much just going to break this apart and keep the parts. This set is definitely not geared towards me, and it really shows, which is really unfortunate because I was really hoping to at least find some enjoyment of this, because I really did like the other Spider-Lair set they made earlier last year, but alas, that was not the case here. Make sure to leave your thoughts about this set in the comment section down below, though. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Do you think I was too harsh? Do you think I was just right? Please let me know. That's all I got for you guys today, though, so thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic and safe rest of your day, guys, and I'll catch you all in the very next video.